In another few weeks, we will be doing groundbreaking here for the construction of 2,500 hostels. Na tayari mimi mwenyewe nikiwa tayari nimetafuta shilingi milioni 35 ili kujenga underground tunnel kati ya hii mahali hapa na ile administration block, ndio isikue msipite kwa barabara juu, mnapita kwa barabara chini mkifanya shughuli yenu ya kuendea kazi hapa. Tukifanya hiyo, lami ya kutoka Sikata kuja hapa Kimilili, in the next 1 week tutaanzia hapa tukiteremuka, ili ya Kapsokor tupandishe kule mbele, ile huduma center ambayo rais alifungua hivi karibuni. Kimilili will arrive in Singapore ahead of Kenya. We will arrive in Singapore maybe 6 a.m. in the evening, and Kenya will jumbe ya Kimilili. Musoko ya Aramisi ya yobas. Na kolanga tu na msikila basi ndio bamba otawe. Mimi nachukua msafiri sasa kuita Madam PS hapo aende mbele. Muriomno, watu wa Kimilili, we love you for free. Madam hapa ongea tu vizuri hapa, hiyo watu wote mpaka wanafunzi kila mtu hapa ni watu ya 2 term. Usiongee ukiwa na
the CS Interior, my friend Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, Commissioner Bungoma, Area MP, Chairperson and members of the Board of Governors, Matili Technical Training Institute, and TVET principals present, industry. Kila mtu ananiona mpaka huko anisalimie. God is good. It is a pleasure to join you in this institution on this occasion of celebrating the institution's graduating ceremony. I extend my warm congratulations to all you graduates whose achievement we honor today. This milestone reflects discipline, commitment, resilience, and the successful completion on an important phase of the journey of your life. This ceremony comes at a defining moment for the TVET sector in Kenya. Across the country, reforms are steady so that it is practical, industry-aligned, flexible, and responsive to the demands of the modern economy. Goal is clear: to produce graduates of work, enterprise, innovation, and national development. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme of this graduation today's graduates tomorrow speaks directly to that vision. It captures the growing recognition that technical training must go beyond preparing trainees to seek jobs and instead equip them to create opportunities, build enterprises, solve problems, and contribute meaningfully to economic transformation. At the center of this shift is the modularized competency-based education and training framework, which is enabling trainees to acquire relevant competencies for upskilling and career progression. This approach is giving trainees greater flexibility and relevance. RPL is another big space where we have gotten into skilled artisans have already been assessed and RPL demonstrating that this is not simply a policy aspiration. DIDMAS. Said that we have now certified 6,000 people on recognition of prior learning, meaning that we have a lot of skills in this country. What is becoming increasingly training depends more than curricula alone. It requires commitment of institutional leadership, discipline, and because I have seen production that is taking place in that CNC workshop. CS, we have said that in our TVET institutions, we are not going just to train. We are going to, as much as possible, become self-sustained. So in that workshop, these people are producing molds for which Superplast in Roiro. Judy has gone all the way to get some working partners in Roiro so that they produce parts for them for sale. Ameniambia wako na cheki kubwa sana wanangojea. We have agreed in TVET that we are going to be making our own resources from these workshops and being able to use them to develop our own built by our civil and building departments. And CS, if anybody will ask me a question why I'm not bringing contractors from outside, if anybody will ask me a question, I'll come to your office, ndio ukuje unipeleke tukaseme hiyo ni policy, na tutaambia DIDMAS aende parliament akapige kelele, kwa sababu anapiganga kelele mingi sana. Unajua, the other time this institution was supposed to be a national institution. DIDMAS alinipigia simu. Nikamwambia DIDMAS, I cannot make Matili Technical. Mimi nangojea kuambiwa. Nikiambiwa nitaanza paperwork. Hapana PS. Unajua hii mwili imekosa nyama, nayo ni ya kusumbua. Akanipigia kelele, for some time we were enemies. Mumesikia alisema ati kashetani kengine kaliingilia hapo. But I told him I'm waiting for directives. Si sasa directive imepronounciwa. Sasa nitafanya paperwork. Sasa tulikosana na DIDMAS lakini tukakuja kupendana. We don't have a choice. CS, we are also deciding at TVET that we are going to change the way we celebrate achievements to begin to reflect the true character of TVET training itself. We are saying that these gowns that we are wearing are academic, and we are technical institutions. Our departments are not academic, they are technical. So going forward to a policy statement, we are going to be graduating not in these gowns, because these gowns are academic. And we need to communicate to the world that we are technical. Let me tell you, young people, communication is everything. So we need to tell the world, and I need you principals to listen to me carefully, people, and tell the world that we have technically shifted them from what they have been. It is not academic. So going forward, people who are in are going to graduate in, where is building and civil? Dr. Kanyi, what do building and civil wear? Overalls. Overalls and what? Na ile vitu ya kichwa. That is what you'll graduate in. Where are the people of hospitality? Hospitality? Ninyi mtavaa ile kofia ya chefs. Na ile kabuti ya white na ile mifuto ya white. Mumesikia? That's what you'll be graduating in. Mtakuwa mnavaa nini? Dust coats. Na nini ingine? So, my dear principals, for those of you who have invested and this we are going to make it to a policy, and we will take this to cabinet. They are going to approve it, so that we tell the world that in this space we have people who are properly trained as this, that, or the other, to come and look for you, to take you. Right now as we speak, Qatar and all that space is a construction site. They need you. And that we are graduating. Me, I can wear these ones. Me, I'm academic. Hata nikiambiwa nitengeneze mkebe siwezi tengeneza. So I can wear this. Mulkomen wewe you are a lawyer. Tutakuwa tunakuita graduation yetu na tutakutafutia wig. Unakuja nayo. Because we want to make Didmas, what are you? Policy to nimeambiwa niwe ni policy, me I don't know. Tutamtafutia uniform hii. Alafu atakuja graduation yetu. Because ladies and gentlemen, you must help me make a statement to the world. Are we together? We want to tell them this is what we are, and please, as you approach us, we are absolute in our training. Hiyo nimemaliza. I Matili in the progress made in mechanical engineering, where the institution is manufacturing molds. I think I've already said that. And Judy, congratulations, you are doing. I was with the principal for 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 last night as I came in at the airport, and he told me he was coming from Mombasa Road because he was meeting a company there because they want to bring in electrical scooters parts or something like that, because they want to establish that at 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄. And of course, principals have already challenged you that there has to be a production unit in your campus, each one of them. Mulati, the other day the CS Treasury announced that we must register our automotive workshops as garages. Have you started? In Kitale CS, there is a big automotive workshop, huge. And now you had the CS saying we are the ones who are going to. So we are working with camera. Motor Repairers Association to be able to certify all this. And we have 𝐷𝐻𝐈𝐿𝐻 Technical garages, and they are bringing in vehicles, repairing them and making money for 𝐷𝐻𝐈𝐿𝐻. A lot of money. Huyu Mulati, huyu Kitale, his is huge. He has a huge garage. Mulati, you can have more vehicles that you can repair at, and you make more money than you will ever need it from Treasury. That is where we have to go as TVET, because we are the doers. Why would I went to Weru is in Malindi one time. And I asked, where is the principal? Nikaambiwa ati amepeleka gari yake to be repaired in Malindi. And he has a workshop like that one in his institution. I moved him from that institution. He was no longer a principal. I mean, what are you communicating? So the principal I brought there now, he is also about the second to be registered, to register that garage, and he is going to make a lot of money because that are passing. There is no workshop here for automatic. Judy, you don't have an automotive workshop. You have? Where is it? I didn't see it. Oh, it's on the other side. You know, I saw the workshops here. Make sure, Mheshimiwa, all those vehicles here, we are going to pay you because you are the top spokesperson here, to make sure they get in here, we repair them, we make money, and tutakupatia zingine za kufanya campaign. Let me turn my attention to the graduates. The expectation placed upon you is significant. Kenya needs graduates who are skilled, disciplined, innovative, and ready to apply. And let your training be reflected in the finesse and excellence of your work, the integrity of your conduct, and the value you create for society. Those of you who are in building and civil, sio kwenda kupaint nyumba madhogodhani yo tu ati ndio paint. Paint it with the excellence that it should have. CS and Mheshimiwa, I tell these people often, a few times we have the privilege of going to State House. You wonder whether it is paid. Do what you do. Kama wewe ni wa kushona nguo, shona nguo mpaka CS Murkomen atakuja kununua hiyo koti. Na CS Murkomen avaangi nguo ya kupatia hivi tu. So make something. Are we together? And that's what we have trained you to be. Mukienda kufanya mambo hivyo madhogodhani hivyo, I will look like I am not working. So please, I sincerely commend the Board of Governors, the management, and the trainers and the staff of this institution for their dedication in nurturing this cohort. I equally appreciate you parents and guardians who have sacrificed and encouraged us to come this far. I wish you every success as you step into the next chapter and apply your skills with purpose, integrity, and confidence. Thank you very much for listening to you. My dear children, I want to advise you to go out, work hard, be busy. Even when you don't have something to do, volunteer. God works with busy people. And that is why it was David to be appointed king, because he was out there with lions and bears looking for looking after his father's goats. Sio wale who had some and tall men who are in their father's palace. God has no work for such. Go and make yourselves busy. Work hard. Be disciplined and pray continuously. I am a product of prayer, and I know prayer works. So please, as you step forth, make sure you dedicate and rededicate each and everything that you want to do and achieve into the hands of God. He makes it possible for us. May the Lord bless you. And now, I have a single privilege to welcome my friend CS Murkomen to come and speak to us. CS Murkomen anakujanga huko kwao Kerio Valley, huko. Ananikuta huko, si ndio CS? Kwa sababu mimi napenda kwenda where my people are so that we can have various conversations. So CS, please welcome and speak to us, and thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. PS Esther Moria, the PS in charge of technical and vocational training, who is also my friend. The principal, the honorable member of this constituency, my brother, Didymus Wekesa Baraza, the principal of this school, the board, the students, parents, relatives, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Good afternoon. Yes, Aminaji, good afternoon. Thank you very much for this opportunity. First of all, I thank you, PS, and the team for progressing with the program, despite the fact that because of my earlier program in the morning, I came late, and I apologize because the meeting that I was presiding over in Nairobi took a longer time than we expected. I had just come from an assignment. His Excellency the President has sent me to inauguration of a President of Congo Republic, and so the rest of the things, the time was spent in that manner. So I apologize for coming late, and I'm very glad that you indulge me to still come at this point in time and make my remarks. First, let me say that thank you, PS. You spoke very well. You have captured the technical issues. You have captured what you are doing in your ministry, and I really admire the passion that you have in terms of the job you are doing, both as a principal secretary, a public servant, but also a mother. You are very motherly in the way in which you are taking care of your job. Pigeni makofi, PS wetu. This PS also is one of those people who speaks very candidly, frankly, openly, and sometimes finds herself in some troubles. For example, she started talking here and started saying, Murkomen doesn't just wear any other clothes. And I was like, this one is inciting Gen Zs against me. Anataka kuniletea shida tena. And the other day we were with her in my county, and she spoke very well about the number of young people from the Rift Valley who have found opportunities in Australia and other places. And I saw some people misquoting her when she was speaking genuinely about the hard work of young people to go all the way to Australia to take advantage of the jobs outside there. And so, PS Esther, you know I'm your supporter and your friend. Even when I was in Rhodes Ministry, I kept being a good ambassador for the technical and vocational institutions. And when His Excellency the President sent me to China to do some work on roads, I was also sent to do some work to support the TVET institutions to make sure that they are getting the necessary equipment for training. Congratulations to all of you who are graduating today. Well done. Thank you for staying focused, determination, hard work that has brought you this far. And to all who are getting certificate courses, diploma and higher diploma, I want to say that I know that's not a mean feat. You have put your energy, commitment, passion, and your parents and the community and the government has put also resources to ensure that you are properly trained for a job market. In the past, it used to be only the university graduations that young people were told that you are now graduating to go and conquer the world. It is even more practical now under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda that a person can graduate from a technical and vocational institution and become an employee of the world. Many people, many young people of your age are working in Germany, are working in Dubai, they're working in Saudi Arabia, they are in Australia, they are in other parts of the world earning something and being able to support their family and support themselves thanks to technical and vocational college institution. I must say that I really feel the pressure that the PS, Esther, and the, of course, Cabinet Secretary Migos Ogamba, being the ministers of this very strategic and important technical sector. And I must say that this vocational technical institution is extremely important and personal to the president, because he's the one who revamped it when he was the Minister for Higher Education. In his time, before his time, nobody even attended a graduation like this. And God, through his effort and through God, he became the president. Now, as the president of Kenya, I can tell you, as one of the members of the cabinet, the president's eyes lights up and his energy is rejuvenated when a discussion in the cabinet concerns technical and vocational institution. It is something that is personal and dear to him. No wonder you see him making the effort to make sure that some of them are made to become the institutions or upgraded to higher technical institutions. Let me say this, that this graduation is not just about papers and academics. And I fully endorse the policy position being developed by the ministry, that every student will graduate using the regalia that they are going to wear at work. I believe that each one of us should be proud of the profession we have chosen. We must confidently tell people, I am a plumber, I am a mason, I am a mechanic, I am a chef, because it starts by first liking your job for you to be able to do a good job. And therefore, when that policy comes, it's important for everybody to graduate in this kind of gown that is going to make them feel like they are going to, they appreciate their work. Congratulations also to the ministry and to this institution, the principal, the board, for the good care, for the good work you are doing. I want to congratulate my friend Didimas Barasa, who has been, whom we came to Parliament together. And I want to say that Didimas has been consistently a ground leader, a person who is able to fit into the city, but also able to fit in to the ground, to the people, to the grassroots people, that grandmother, that grandfather, that young person. He is a man of all seasons, as they say. And I want to say congratulations, Mheshimiwa, for putting this technical institution in your heart, and for initiating many educational programs in this constituency. I totally, really appreciate the work you're doing, and I believe that as you continue serving the people of Kimilili and the people of Bungoma and the people of Kenya, I believe that you are going to do a very, very good job. Do not underrate this man when he wears that kofia of his, and kwamba mwili ni nyepamba, wanasema usidharau webamba wa reli, hata gari la moshi inaweza pita pale. The third thing I want to say is that education is not just about the employment itself, it's about mindset. Those of you who have come here, I believe that as you graduate, you know that the hard work you have gone through did not just give you the skills to serve and to make money. It also gave you the opportunity to know how to live with others. It prepared your mind, it toughened your mind. It gave you skills that enable you to navigate through life. Why I'm saying this is because we are, as a country, grappling with the challenges of mental health. And we are grappling with the challenges of a society of many young people who expect things to be done for them. We are also grappling with a situation where, because of the exposure of social media and many other, the advancement of technology, there are many young people who, by virtue of being on TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter, and other social media platforms, they assume that the things they see there really are existing in real life. Some of them are AI generated, some of them are pretense. And sometimes your friend just needs, he has gone to town, he poses behind somebody's car, and then anachukua, anapost online, anasema, enjoying soft life. Yeah? And because you have not seen them for a while, You see this one, soft life. You see the other one, you go TikTok, another one is soft life. You go another one on Facebook, yeah, soft life. But in reality, they are not enjoying soft life. Meanwhile, you are getting depressed here, that I'm the only one remaining who is not enjoying soft life. And what happens after that? You become depressed, you enter into wrong company, you start enjoying illicit substance, and from there your life gets lost. Education, training, and the process you went through here toughens your mind, toughens your heart, gives you opportunity to work with others like you and be able to understand their story. I have told many young people that don't be cheated by anybody to believe that people like your teachers, like the principal here, like the member of parliament, like a cabinet secretary, don't be cheated that they just became what they are instantly. You need to listen to their stories. You need to trust the process they have gone through. These are people who have, slept hungry. These are people who borrowed money to go to school. These are people who, some of them were street children. Some of them were they were orphans assisted by relatives. Don't just look at the product at the end. I believe and trust the process. And the problem we have in Kenya is that most of us who are occupying high offices, we do not build the young people. We don't share our stories. We don't write books. We don't share using podcasts. We don't give out the stories of how did we reach where we are. And therefore, so many people think that it just happened instantly. It's important that each one of us appreciates that it takes a process to reach where you are. Besides getting the skills you got, you need to build in yourself two important values: excellence and integrity. On excellence, they say that excellence is doing the same thing over and over again until you achieve that high level of perfection. Please, do not settle for mediocrity. Do not expect, and I'm telling you this, do not expect that you will thrive in the job market using the skills you have now when you graduate. You must better yourself, doing it over and over again, reading on your own, asking questions about what is new, imploring yourself and working with others. Don't fear to engage others. Better your skills. Be the best person. Let me tell you this. I get many young people saying there are no jobs. And you ask them, okay, what job did you want? I wanted to become a plumber. I have trained to be a plumber. I have trained to be a mason. I say, okay, fine, come. There's a guy who has started construction somewhere. Let me take you there, be a plumber. In less than 2-3 days, you just quickly realize why that person doesn't have a job. Because they get there, they arrive at 9, they leave at 4. And they take a break of 1.5 hours in between. Some, they get the job this week, they are paid over weekend, they go drinking the entire weekend, and the next time they are coming back to work is Tuesday or Wednesday. These are real stories of, out there. So, there may be 1,000 plumbers, but there might be only 5 good plumbers of excellence. There might be 100 drivers, but there are only 2, 3, or 4 good drivers. So if you want to place yourself in a position that you will be sought after, you will be the most sought after plumber, the most sought after electrician, the most sought after mason, the most sought after chef, you must ensure that you are excellent in what you do. Whatever small thing you do, do it with all your heart. It was Martin Luther King Jr. who said that if you are a sweeper, sweep until they say, the host of heaven say, here lived a great, great sweeper. It is in that excellence. I go to places, institutions, you go to colleges, you go to jobs, even when those of us who are in ministry, you get these employees who are used by senior people over and over again, Everybody would like to have them to work with them. Why? Because when they are given an assignment, they do it with excellence. When they are given an assignment, they don't require supervision. They do it with minimum supervision. When you tell them to come to work at 8, they will be at job at 6 in the morning. When you tell them your time is to work up to 5, they leave at 8 in the evening. And every given time, he wants to conquer the next stage, the next stage, the next stage. You cannot succeed in life if you are going to settle in mediocrity. You must be able to work and put effort to ensure that you are excellent. Number 2, you must have integrity. Your job is such that it is a position of trust. You will be entrusted by people to do things that are going to affect their lives. For example, you are an electrician. The wires you are going to use will sometimes be left to you to work on them. Contractor, you will be told to buy the wires. And some you will ask a quotation for the genuine one, and you go and get counterfeit or substandard ones. That one is not integrity. Sometimes you are an electrician or a plumber. You are trusted to come and access somebody's house, a big man's house. You finish your plumbing, but you go without jewelry of your employer's wife. You ruin your career because you cannot be trusted. Your jobs may look, you are a chef. You are supposed to serve. Perhaps you have been given an opportunity to serve in very high offices. But yours is to listen to gossip. The moment you leave work, you say, so and so hata alikuja hapo, walikuwa wanasema hii. Be a person of integrity, because your job makes you access very high places and access very important persons, investors, business people, leaders. It's important for you to invest in your integrity. You must have integrity. You must have values. You must have the values that make you to thrive in your career. Let me also say that we believe that those values will drive you to go to a very, very high position. And I must say that just to emphasize, re-emphasize, that the celebration of this institution of Matili and the establishment of this TVET institution reinforces the fact that the government of Kenya puts TVET as a sector itself is central to Kenya's bottom-up economic transformation agenda. Skills training is now the engine of industrial job creation and national productivity. Those of you who are graduating as artisans, technicians, and innovators, I am sure you've got the history of other countries that have progressed to reach higher level of development was because they had men and women who had technical skills. The government of Kenya, therefore, has invested heavily, as the peers have said, in this technical sector, and we will continue to do so to better the sector itself so that Kenyans, young people, can get jobs. Beside that, His Excellency the President has various programs that target youth, including the Youth Empowerment Program known as 𝐷𝐀𝐈𝐕𝐄 program, which is a very important initiative targeting young people through skills, mentorship, and economic inclusion. 𝐷𝐀𝐈𝐕𝐄 program supports young people to transition from training into real income generating activities. It emphasizes that it is important to give opportunities, and especially on-job training and internships for young people in the job sector. Remember also that His Excellency the President has put in place a very robust affordable housing program that is creating jobs also for you, and most of you have technical skills. It creates employment in large scale across the country, and these opportunities exist not just for other people, but also includes you, young men and women here in Matili. Matili is in Kitale. I was handling some other problems there. I will tell you what was the problem as I conclude. That's why I'm saying Matili, and Didymus knows what the problem is. So this affordable housing program helps us also to grow to the next level and gives opportunities to you. There is also opportunities created by the government in the labor, export, and immigration sector. Kenya is expanding structural labor mobility in the international job markets. There is a growing demand outside there for Kenya skilled workers in construction, hospitality, caregiving, and technical trades. Within the State Department of Migration and Citizen Services, we have a dedicated labor migration facilitation program, desks that are established all over the country that helps, and abroad and also in overseas, that helps streamline issues of documentation, including passports and travel facilitation. I want to assure you that when you graduate from here, please go and apply for your passport. And in less than 7 days, you will have a passport. By the way, let me ask you, how many people have passports here? Just, yeah, passports. How many of the graduates have passports? Not everybody, just graduates. Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2. Why did you take a passport? Where are you going? No, just say, where are you going? You are going to Dubai. Already you know it. And you? Who has taken a passport and he's not sure yet where he's going? Yeah. If I was Jesus and Jesus was around, I would say you are a woman of faith. Yeah? Yeah. And I would say, go you travel. Yeah? You know? Because it takes that step of faith. You, as I said, you must plan ahead. You believe in yourself. Say, I'm graduating in Matili, and in next month, another month, or in 3 months, I am in Australia, or I'm in Germany, and I have a job. That kind of confidence is needed. So I want to encourage all students who are here, go and apply for your passport. By faith, you will travel. And in 7 days, you will get your passport. We have streamlined the process. We no longer have situations where passports are going to delay. So we have a very dedicated sector working with the Department of Diaspora Affairs that facilitates your traveling. Lastly, let me say that developing Kenya into a first world, demands that there must be technical education, discipline, and skills excellence to drive national prosperity. Kenya's journey is similar to other countries like Singapore, as the president has said, depends on the strength of institutions like Matili and the quality of the graduates and the graduates from such institution. I want to encourage you to continue thinking about the global market and focus to ensure that you succeed. I want to congratulate my fellow parents, because I'm also now at the age of parents. Parents who are here, thank you very much for investing in the education of your children. Asanteni sana wazazi wenye wako hapa. Najua wengi wenu wenye mmekuja hapa, mmeuza kila kitu, kuku, nini, kuhakikisha watoto wenu wamepata masomo. Na pia mmefaidika kupitia ile program ya serikali ya kupatia support programs ya education. Lakini nataka kuambia asanteni kwa kuvumilia. Wazazi wengi wenye wako hapa, hawalali, hawakuli kwa sababu wanatakia watoto wao mazuri. Asanteni kwa kuja kusherekea na watoto wenu, na mimi naamini ya kwamba sherehe itakuwa muda mfupi, lakini baada ya hiyo lazima hao watoto waende kazi ama vijana waende kazi kuhakikisha ya kwamba wanajenga taifa na wanajenga dunia kupitia ile masomo ambayo wamepewa. There are other things I just want to add. Number one, as a country, we dedicated this year to be an year of renewal in the fight against the drugs and alcohol abuse. Drugs and alcohol abuse and drug cartels are targeting high institutions and technical institutions like Matili. I want to say that during Jukwaa la Usalama engagement programs we had last year, we agreed that the county security team and sub-county security team in every sub-county, including this sub-county where this institution is, must include student leaders in the security consultation to help curb issues of crime and drugs and alcohol, illicit alcohol that are abused in the educational institution. I want to encourage young people that alcohol, drugs is not going to help us go anywhere. Let us cooperate with the security teams let's cooperate with NACADA to make sure that we kick drugs and illicit alcohol out of our education institutions. Number two, we have agreed that in these institutions, if you come to this village here in Matili, maybe before, like 4 or 5 years ago, there were not so many people congregating together in one place. And therefore, I have asked the county security team to make sure they do the security assessment. Where necessary, new police posts shall be established next to such new institutions so that they can provide security services to protect our children from attacks, including gender-based violence, where many young girls have become victims of gender-based violence in colleges or higher institutions. They deserve to be protected in these institutions. The third issue that I want to do as a reminder is that for any Kenyan who is here, the entire population here who do not have ID, and you are not a registered voter, before you leave here, please, we have all those facilities. We have the ID registration here, isn't that so? Yeah, for every young person or old, or any person who has a replacement for ID, even if you are old and you don't have ID, na ulikuja hapa na unataka replacement, pitia kwa registration center, get your ID. ID now is free. We used to pay 300 shillings, but now it is free, zero. You should never pay anything when you are applying ID for the first time. We want to facilitate our young people to get IDs. But also, if you lost your ID, a few months ago you were supposed to pay 1,000 shillings. So some people left the ID somewhere, wakachukua pesa kwa Shylock, wakawacha kwa mama Bima, wakachukua busaa, alafu ID yake hako huko, sasa hawezi tembea, hawezi fanya nini kwa sababu hana ID. Sasa wajana na Shylock akwame huko na mama huyo wa busaa kae. Kuja uchukue ID ingine ni bure, replacing is free. Yeah? Ndio uweze ukaendelea kuregister as a voter and continue enjoying your other services, because it must become a lesson to many that identity card is not a legal tender. We want to facilitate Kenyans to get services. Lastly, we have a challenge that we are facing as a country when it comes to goons and the use of young people in violence. That problem has been very prevalent across the country, but including in this county of Bungoma. In your neighborhood in Kitale here, we have had that problem in Matisi and other areas of Kitale, including Kitale town, hospital ward around there. And it's become very difficult for decent people, women, children, older people, to walk freely in our towns. It's become also difficult to go for social functions, whether it's a wedding, a funeral, and a function, because you go to a function and people are running around with goons pushing themselves. Friday imefika sini leo. Leaders now are all over the place with goons, one place to another. This culture of goonism must come to an end. And I promised last weekend when I was in Kitale that we were going to send serious security team to start with Kitale to sweep there, as we organized to sweep all over the country. I'm very proud of the special team we sent to Kitale. Already over 200 goons, trained goons, have been arrested and taken to court, and the work is going on. We will make sure that we clean our cities, towns, villages where this violence is invested in. And I want to encourage young people here, it doesn't pay to invest in violence. Let's invest in technical skills so that we can move our country forward. Kwa hayo na mengi, I wish you God's grace, God's blessings. Yes, as you move forward, may the Lord open doors for you for success. May He give you jobs. May He bless you. Some of you met in this college and you got a fiancé, or a girlfriend or a boyfriend. May the Lord bless you to marry her or marry him. Yeah. I speak from experience because I married my classmate, who was also my desk mate. So don't pretend here that you don't have girlfriends and boyfriends. I have experience myself. So it is important for all of you to succeed in whatever way and go establish good and thriving families, just the way your parents did, as you make yourself life moving forward. Asanteni sana, and may God bless you, and congratulations.
Tumpigie waziri wetu makofi. We can do better than that. Another round of applause. It is now my singular duty to invite the Deputy Principal Academics, Mr. Thomas Abuga. Graduates, hello. Mumechoka? Ndo inakuja sasa. We are about to be conferred. Deputy Principal Academics, welcome.
Thank you very much. Guest of honor, please allow me to call upon the heads of department to present graduates who were examined and certified for the award of respective artisan, level 4 and level 3 certificates in the 2024-2025 academic year. Please, HODs, could we line up here and present the graduates?
Guest of honor, the following 8 graduates from the Department of Agriculture and Environmental Studies certified the Board of Examiners for the award of artisan in the year 2024-2025. Kindly stand for the award. Thank you.
A guest of honor, the following 257 graduates from the Department of Building and Civil Engineering certified the Board of Examiners for the award of artisan certificate. So all artisan graduates, level 3 and 4, please arise and remain standing until you are conferred. Thank you.
Guest of honor, the following 10 graduates from the Department of Business and Entrepreneurship certified the Board of Examiners for the award of artisan certificate in storekeeping. Kindly stand up and remain standing.
Guest of honor, the following 4 graduates from the Department of Computing and Informatics satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of artisan certificate in the Computing and Informatics departments. Kindly may the graduates stand up.
Guest of honor, the following 226 graduates from the Department of Electrical Department satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of artisan certificates. That is level 4, level 3, and NITA. Kindly stand up and be upstanding. Thank you.
Guest of honor, the following 158 graduates from the Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of artisan certificate. Kindly level 4 and level 3 hospitality stand up and remain standing.
Guest of honor, the following 335 graduates from the Department of Fashion Design and Cosmetology satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of artisan certificate, level 4 and NITA grade 1, 2, and 3. Kindly be upstanding until you are awarded.
Mahafala wetu, wakati ambapo mkuu wa idara anataja kitengo chako, naomba kwa heshima sisi sote ambao tutakuwa tumeitwa tuweze kusimama.
Guest of honor, the following 2 graduates from the Department of Liberal Studies certified the Board of Examiners for the award of artisan certificate level 4. Please be standing.
Guest of honor, the following 188 graduates from the Department of Mechanical and Automotive Engineering satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of artisan certificate and level 3 and 4 and also NITA. Let's be upstanding.
Our artisan level 3 and 4 graduates. Guest of honor, they are on this side of the tent. So, our guest of honor, I now kindly invite you to confer the certificates to the graduates.
By the powers conferred upon me by the TVET Act number 29 of 2013 of the laws of Kenya, I award you the artisan level 3, level 4 certificates for which you have been trained, examined, and qualified. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, graduates. Guest of honor, please allow me again to call upon the heads of departments to present graduates who were examined and certified for the award of respective crafts certificates and the level 5 in the 2024-2025 academic year. HODs, please.
Guest of honor, the following 25 graduates from the Department of Agriculture and Environmental Studies certified the Board of Examiners for the award of craft certificate. Kindly stand, certificate student from Agriculture Department for the award. Thank you.
Guest of honor, the following 317 graduates of Building and Civil Engineering certified the Board of Examiners for the award of craft certificate. Please, graduates, arise and remain standing.
And level 5. Kindly rise up and remain standing.
Our guest of honor, the following 78 graduates from the Department of Computing and Informatics satisfied the Board Informatics Department. Kindly stand up.
Guest of honor, the following 213 graduates from the Department of Electrical and Department satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of craft certificate and level 5. Kindly stand up.
Guest of honor, the following 117 graduates from the Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of craft certificate. Kindly level 5 and craft be standing and remain standing.
Guest of honor, the following 81 graduates from the Department of Fashion Design and Cosmetology satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of craft certificate and level 5. Graduates, kindly stand up and remain upstanding until you are confirmed.
Guest of honor, the following 32 graduates from the Department of Liberal Studies certified the Board of Examiners for the award of craft certificate under level 5. Graduates, please stand up.
Guest of honor, the following 124 graduates from the Department of Mechanical and Automotive Engineering satisfied the Board of the Examiners for the award of craft certificate and level 5. Graduates, let's be upstanding and let's wait as we stand.
Guest of honor, I now invite you to confer the certificates to the graduates.
By the powers conferred upon me by the TVET Act number 29 of 2023 of the laws of Kenya, I award you the craft level 5 certificate for which you have been trained, examined, and qualified. Congratulations.
Our guest of honor, please allow me once again to call upon the heads of departments to present graduates who are examined and certified for the award of respective diplomas and the level 6 certificates in the 2024-2025 academic year. Welcome.
Guest of honor, the following 14 graduates from the Department of Agriculture and Environmental Studies certified the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma. Kindly stand up for the award. Thank you.
Guest of honor, the following 143 graduates from the Department of Building and Civil Engineering certified the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma. Please, graduates, arise and remain standing until you are conferred.
Guest of honor, the following 72 graduates from the Department of Business and Entrepreneurship certified the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma and level 6. Kindly stand up and remain standing. Thank you.
Guest of honor, the following 108 graduates from the Department of Computing and Informatics satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma. Kindly be standing.
Guest of honor, the following 86 graduates from the Department of Electrical Engineering Department satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma and level 6. Kindly stand up.
Guest of honor, the following 52 graduates from the Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma. Kindly level 6 and diploma keep standing till you're conferred.
Guest of honor, the following 60 graduates from the Department of Fashion Design and Cosmetology satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma and level 6. Kindly be standing and stand until you are conferred.
Guest of honor, the following 57 graduates from the Department of Liberal Studies certified the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma and level 6. Kindly graduates stand.
Guest of honor, the following 45 graduates from the Department of Mechanical and Automotive Engineering satisfy the Board of Examiners for the award of the diploma and level 6. Let's be upstanding for the award.
Guest of honor, I now kindly invite you to confer the diploma certificates to the graduates.
By the powers conferred upon me by the TVET Act number 29 of 2013 of the laws of Kenya, I award you the diploma / level 6 for which you have been trained, examined, and qualified. Congratulations.
chief guests, in our institution, we also have RPL practitioners who have been examined. I wish to invite the registrar to present the RPL practitioners who have been examined, assessed, and qualified.
Guest of honor, I have the honor to present to you the following 27 graduates who satisfied the examiners for the award of various recognition of prior learning certificates. All RPL graduates kindly stand up and remain upstanding until the certificates are conferred.
By the powers conferred upon me by TVET Act number 29 of 2023 of the laws of Kenya, and having satisfied the examiners in your respective fields, I award you the certificate for which you have been assessed and certified. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Ban, for that. And finally, chief guest, please allow me to call upon again the registrar to present graduates who were examined and certified for the award of respective higher national diplomas in the financial year, in the academic year 2024-2025. Registrar, please.
Guest of honor, I have the honor to present to you the following 7 graduates who satisfied the examiners for the award of various higher national diploma certificates. All higher national diploma graduates kindly stand up and remain upstanding until the certificates are conferred.
By the powers conferred upon me by the TVET Act number 29 of 2013 of the laws of Kenya, I award you the higher diploma for which you have been trained, examined, and qualified. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Chief Guest. I also want to report, Chief Guest, that in the various departments, there are trainees who are exemplary in their training and in participation in various activities within the institution, and the departments have identified the best 3 candidates for award. I therefore wish to request the registrar to come and present the best students per department. The other remaining 3 will be able to pick their gifts from their departments after the function. So I want to invite the registrar to come and read first position from the departments. The registrar, please.
Department of Agriculture and Environmental Studies, Kisaka Dorin Wamalwa. Department of Business and Entrepreneurship, Odhiambo Samuel. Department of Building and Civil Engineering, Welangai Joseph Musia. Department of Computing and Informatics, please come forward quickly. When I call your name, please come forward. Department of Computing and Informatics, Zakayo Joshua Odwari. Department of Fashion Design and Cosmetology, Atieno Irene. Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 Valentine. Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management, Mwanja Brian Wanjofu. Department of Liberal Studies, Namachanja Rosli. And Department of Mechanical and Automotive Engineering, Soita S. Raison.
Chief guests, the 9 graduates are a representation of those who have done very well in their various departments, and I want to request that the chief guests places them. They'll collect their gifts from the department after the function in the interest of time. Please, you can face the guest of honor, and the guest of honor, the guest will bless you. Thank you very much, Chief Guest, for that. Those who have been, who are in the merit list, I am requesting that at the end of this function, you go to respective departments so that you can be able to collect your gifts from there. At this stage in time, I want to invite the Madam Florence Lodi. Madam Lodi and the Department of Fashion Design and Cosmetology have a display of what they have done with their students. And when Madam Lodi is ready, I think she will pick it up from there. You are ready, Madam? Please take it up from here.
Guest of honor, sir, allow me to give the trainees an opportunity to express what they have been doing in our department. My name is Florence Lodi, the HOD.
In honor of guest of honor, chief principal, the PS of education, every person represented here, good afternoon. With us here, we are level 6 students, and we are bearing gifts that are testimony of the current modular system, which is actually working, and enjoy.
Our chief guest, our guest of honor, our chief Paul, deputy principal, and every person in this place, good afternoon. I'm Zilpa Wekesa, level 6 student under the CBET modularized curriculum. Thank you.
Thank you. Guest of honor, PS, principals, and all invited guests. Thank you. I'm Anena Demba from Fashion Cosmetology Department.
Let's start with the first one. They managed to do a few things. I'll want them to explain what they have been doing. With your permission, guest of honor.
This is a handcraft hat, which has been inspired by our curriculum, which has allowed us to be creative and skilled enough to actually produce this hat. Also, the same, we are also able to produce a fimbo, which will be awarded to someone very special.
At this point, chief guest, allow them to present their two gifts to you kindly. Have a range of gifts that they prepared. Some are done by different skills. So they'll say the skill they used and present them.
So guest of honor, here we are having a tie and dye shawl that has been lined by with a fleece fabric. So it is 2-in-1. It can be one on this side and the other side, again, depending on the weather. This fleece fiber is very warm, so if the weather is very cold, you can use it. And you can reverse it on the other side if you want beauty on it. We are also having curriculum. We designed special open shoes for our guests. Thank you. We are also having one here for a gent. Simba mwenyewe, put on this one. Thank you. So with this one has been embroidered. It is an embroidery shawl and decorated with flowers. Sorry. Yeah, so this one here is an embroidery shawl and it has been decorated by flowers, as you can see. As you can see here, we are